everybody, and welcome to the second episode of Broken Hearts Club. Here on Broken Hearts Club, we talk about guys I've talked to from Tinder, how those stories happened, what the guys did that basically made me confused, and I just want to talk about it. In the last episode, I talked about two guys, and one of them he was toxic, manipulative, and a victim. And the second guy I talked to, he just made me confused in general. And if you wanna go, you can go watch it. And in this episode, I'm also gonna talk about two guys. So I'm gonna go just straight to it. Enjoy this video. So the first boy I'm gonna talk about, I'm gonna call him David. And David is very similar with his story to Martin. If you don't know who's Martin, then you should probably go watch the last video. I talked all about it. So at that moment, just before I met him, I talked with guys. I was kind of losing hope to find anyone that is even adequate to talk to, like a genuine conversation, because all of the guys were confusing me with their characters and what they wanted, and like, I don't know, all of that was so weird, and I actually started feeling very down because of it. But then David came around, and from the start we had a beautiful, genuine conversation. The way I can explain how I felt then, so you imagine going to school with this guy, but you never really talked with him, but you knew each other, and years later you kind of started texting and kind of said that you liked each other or had a crush on each other, and it was like a high school kid-like crush scenario, and literally I felt like that. I don't know how he felt, but I felt amazing because of it. The very beginning was so cool, so nice, and the only way I can describe it, it was so pure. We started talking every single day, and I mean all of the good morning texts and good night texts. And you know, usually people don't ask very random questions each other just because they're so random that why would you need to know that? But we talked about it. We talked about our favorite foods, favorite colors, favorite scents, everything, like so random. Like, why would anyone need to know that? I was really keeping it down. I was trying to be just, again, a friend, and I'm not gonna lie, it did make me very, very happy. I was just happy. I don't know I don't know how else to describe, and this kind of emotion was just, I was happy. Usually I am the one who would give hints or start to talk about like emotions, what we feel, whatever, or I would say that I feel something first, and I did like give hints, but he didn't get them. But in the end it turned out better because he was the one who said that I was cool. He said that he liked me first, and I was just there. Shit. Because it was so pure, it was so cute, everything was so cute that I was just like, oh my god. And you know, when you talk with someone every single day, it feels like you know each other for a long time, even though you talked for like over a month. Like in the Martin's story, at some point David got sad and depressed and sad. Everyone can get sad, everyone can feel depressed and confused. That's very normal. I feel the same way. That resonates on the conversation. I actually thought that we didn't talk for like few good days, like took a break or something, but we didn't talk for like a day and a half, and it actually felt like a lifetime. I don't know why. He just, after not texting me for a day, he just was like, hey, what's up? Like nothing really happened. And I was confused there, like, are you okay? Like, should I ask him what happened? Like, I feel so left out right now. And we kind of had a random conversation, like nothing happened, but I still felt like something was off. I am a straightforward person. I like to get answers to my questions. So in the evening I kind of got frustrated and I asked him a question. When you told me that you liked me, did you mean like, oh, I just like talking to you because you're nice and you're supportive, or you like me. Sadly enough, my intuition was really correct on this one, because if he's gonna tell me what I think he's gonna tell me, I'm gonna lose my mind, because I'm not gonna know what to say to him. My intuition was correct. He told me that it was both in the beginning, but now he's confused, he's sad, he doesn't know, and he doesn't want to involve anyone else in his problems. I don't really know what that means, but it's not sounding good. I found this TikTok, and this video is... I resonate to that video so much. I'm just gonna show you that.
I don't understand. You liked me first. You popped up to me first. And now that I show a little interest, poof, you're gone. What is wrong with you, dumb?
I just don't get it, you know? Like, don't get me wrong. I know people can be sad in general, and you have to try new things. Talk to people, be out there to figure it out, what is happening, what you want as a person. You know that you have some sort of a problem, that you might lose feelings or whatever you can lose, and you still talk to someone, and you're the first one to tell how you feel. And then, of course, aka me in this situation, is gonna kind of fall for that, because what's not to fall for? Can I just also mention really quickly how good he looked? And that's why it's even more sad and confusing, because he was kind of my type. And then I don't know if it's me who's the clown, or it's just like that happens, or people are confusing, or men are just shit. I just don't know. So I'm gonna give, in rating terms, this guy a 9, and I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. And let's go to the next boy. Okay, the second boy we're gonna call Adam, and this story happened a while ago, but is just so legendary that it's the best story I think you will ever hear. Probably not, because I'm gonna be shit at telling it, but anyways. So Adam and we met again on Tinder, and funny enough, I actually found a message that he sent me. It was the first message he sent me. You know what would be the perfect date? It would be just me and you walking, and that would be perfect. Amazing, so beautiful, emotional. Because it happened a while ago, I was very new at everything. Actually, he was one of the first guys I talked to and went on a date with, you know, all of that stuff. And at that time I didn't really know I didn't really know when or what really to say that would at the right direction, you know. But he was into me, okay? I'm just gonna say that. He liked me. What's not to like there, right, guys? He was really nice, he was really friendly, very kind, and after a while we met.
I was like, oh my god, this guy is like interesting and does so many things and like kind of brags about himself. That's fine. I don't have anything to say about myself, I guess, because he's just talking, but like, he's kind of cute, so I'm gonna still talk with him because he's kind of cute, you know?
Actually, we had a great time. He was the one who would show more, maybe I can call it that he wanted to move a bit faster than I was moving. He wanted to know what I felt and if I liked him enough or something. I kind of found that weird. He did some very cute things that still are in my mind till this day. Like, for example, when we were walking and I was saying something that I was feeling down about how I looked, and I just don't know if I looked good enough or something, and he basically just took his hand and just like put on my like over my shoulders, and just like he was like,
that's okay, like, don't worry, like, you look beautiful, whatever.
And that was just so cute. I just like, oh my god, like, And then the other thing he did we were like standing at the stoplight and he was just looking at me, you know? You know when someone is like looking at you, like he sees you. And he was just standing there and looking, and I was like, don't look at me like that. Why are you looking at me like that? He was like, nothing, just, you know. And I was like, oh my god, Jesus. So for that 17, 18-year-old girl, that was like that was so cute. Like he didn't do anything much. He just like looked at me and hugged me, and that's it. And I was sold. I was taking everything very slow, but I wanted to make sure that I actually felt what I felt. I was telling myself, I'm kind of sure that I kind of like him, you know? Like, I am ready for this. This one time, I was just hanging out with my friend at my place. He told me that he was feeling that day not very well because he ate something or whatever. We were like just like talking funny stuff. After some messages, he didn't reply. He just saw the message. And I was like, hey, what's up? Where are you gone? What is happening? And he wouldn't reply. He would just see the messages and that's it. After a few messages of mine, he didn't even see the messages anymore. Did something happen? Did you die? What happened? Like the first thought was, oh my god, something happened because he told me that he ate something. Maybe he died. Like, how would I know? So later that night, we noticed that he kind of unfriended me on Facebook. And the next day, I saw that he unliked all of my pictures on Instagram. And then he blocked me on Instagram. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? Lucky for us, my friend, she was talking with his good friend, I guess. He just texted her. And so after like a week or two, she asked the friend, hey, what happened? He just disappeared. Is he okay, at least? And his friend supposedly said, yes, he's okay, but I think there was like a confusion or something. As I know, he liked her, but there was another girl, and I guess he chose the other girl. Today's video sounds like I am desperate or that everyone leaves me. Yes, the second part. I'm not desperate. Don't get that wrong. I just wanted to make it clear. I'm just saying what happens with the guys, what they do. Some time passed, so I didn't really care that he picked another girl over me.
I'm emotionally drained.
I have to mention this part. 3 or 4 years later, we find each other on Tinder. And for giggles, I swiped on him, you know, and we matched. And he texts me. And he says, hey, do you remember me? I was like, what? Oh, so you don't remember me? I was like, I sure do remember you. How could I forget you, my dear? Honey, boo-boo. And that's how karma works, guys. You don't even have to do anything. You just get heartbroken and then you live and then they just come right back to you and they say sorry. That's what I want to say. After 3 or 4 whatever years, he came back to tell that he was sorry. I respect that so freaking much. Like, are you serious? You left and then you came back to say sorry. I was such an asshole. It was so immature of me to say that, to do that. I just wanted to say sorry. That's it. That's literally what you do. If you do something stupid like that, you just say sorry. And then you say, I was an asshole and you were right. You were the best thing ever happened to me and I lost you. And I say, yes, yes. Apology accepted, and let's move on with our lives. So in terms of rating this, what's his name? Fred? Andrew? Oh my god, I forgot his name. Fred, I don't know. Andy? Andrew? Austin? No. The fourth guy, we're gonna rate like 5.5 The moral of this video is that if you do something bad, you just say sorry. If you don't admit to that, you're just, what else can I tell you? So this is it for this video, for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you understood something from it, and I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye!